Hi guys, it's Blair here and I'm here for my week 2 picks of January, where I show you the books that I'm going to be reading this week. I'm going to aim to look at the camera, and so I'm looking down because my webcam's on my computer. And you can look forward to having 2 mini reviews up on the YouTube channel within the next couple of days for books that I read the previous week, which was The Circle and The Best Year of Your Life by Debbie Ford. So this week I have 2 non-fiction books that I've chosen to read and 1 fiction book, and I'm also participating in the Bout of Books readathon, which it started on the 5th on Monday, it's now Wednesday here in Australia, and it ends on Sunday. So I'll be finishing off the books from this week today, which is the 7th, and starting these books after midnight tonight, and that should hopefully carry me through until the next week and my participation in Bout of Books. So I'm going to do a wrap-up video for Bout of Books as well, and just let you know which books I actually did read and how many pages I read as well during that time as well. So the books that I'm going to be reading this week are fairly light when it comes to my non-fiction books. I'm going to be reading The Art of Paper by Mark Jimenez, and this is both in English and Spanish. I do not know how to read Spanish, but this is a book that I got for Christmas off my partner's family, and it basically is about paper art, and what it goes through is just shows you some pictures of the artwork. Click through. Just some really interesting paper art, and it tells you a little bit about the artists, their websites, kind of what inspired them to create that piece of art as well, and where it sort of came from. And it's only short because I'm not going to be able to read the Spanish version, so I'm kind of just discounting the fact that, you know, I'm not going to obviously read the whole page, but I'm going to read the English part of it. And yeah, so I thought I'd just read it, and something a little bit light, because I did read The Circle this week, and it was a very, very hefty book, nearly 600 pages, and usually I don't read books that big, so I thought to read something a bit lighter. Along with that, I just found this in my non-fiction pile, and I thought it would be a great time to actually start reading it because of the business work that I'm doing for both my book blog and my Authentic Angel Bliss blog and website too. And it's Coaching Successfully. Now, I've shown this on my channel before, but it's a very small book. I don't think either of these books are on Goodreads, so I probably won't be adding them to my challenge list per se. They will be in the challenge list, but these will be just the extra 4 books, because if I read 2 books each week, by the end of the year I should have read at least 104 books. So I know there's going to be some books that are not on Goodreads that I will just add anyway to my list. So this is by John Eaton and Roy Johnson, and it's just an essential manager's guide to impractical techniques, illustrations, checklists, and charts and diagrams to explore a job as a coach. And yeah, so I thought that'd be really good to read. I mean, I can just read it throughout the day, especially when it's hot here. In Australia it's very, very hot right now. It's summertime here, so reading some lighter non-fiction books will be great, because I can also stick these in my bag and take them to the beach or whatever without worrying too much about it being very intensive, like what I just finished. For my fiction book of this week, I am going to be reading Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I've had this book for quite a long time. It's one of the few classics that I actually really want to read. It's an illustrated version as well, so it's very beautifully illustrated as well. And it's a hefty book, but I think it only has about 200 or so pages. Oh no, sorry, 400-ish pages. Thinking that I'm going to read a 200-page book. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be reading Wuthering Heights. I'm also doing my monthly bookish challenge on this book as well, which you can find over at my blog, where I choose a book a month that people can read alongside me if they wish to, or do some challenges with. More information on that. I'll be talking a lot about this book and my progress during the week as well. Might even be doing some fun little things on my blog. And I will be doing a giveaway over on the blog for anyone who does participate in the reading this along with me, to win something bookish relating to Wuthering Heights. I'm not quite sure what that will be, but I'm going to be doing a giveaway anyway, so we'll see what that actually entails. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. It is, I did watch the BBC version of it, I believe, or a movie, and I really enjoyed the tale itself. It is depressing, and it is a gothic tale, and I really like those kind of stories and combinations because I like intense relationships. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. So those are the 3 books that I'm going to be reading this week. Yeah. And if you want to participate with reading alongside me, that would be great. As always, I'm leaving links below, and I think that's about it for this week's picks. Stay tuned next week for the 3rd week and my picks then, and I will also, like I said, do the booktube Battle Books wrap up at the end of the week. So I hope you have a fantastic week in reading, and I will see you later. Bye.